Morning, everyone. This is the continuation of the Providence of Restoration under the leadership of Jesus. So we are now in 3.2, the second worldwide course to Canaan. 3.21, the foundation of faith. So the foundation of faith, which John had laid for the first course, was invaded by Satan. Jesus himself now had to take the John's mission and restore through indemnity the foundation of faith in order to set out on the second worldwide course to restore Canaan. So when Jesus tasted for 40 days in the wilderness, it was to separate Satan for the very purpose of restoring the foundation of faith, because he was in such a situation. Jesus enjoined Peter not to reveal to the Jewish people that he was the Messiah. So about 3.2.1.3, the result of 40 days fast and 3 temptation. So first, in the position of John the Baptist, Jesus restored through indemnity the foundation of faith. And for the second worldwide course to restore Canaan. So in so doing, Jesus restored all that had been offered to God over the course of the providence for the purpose of laying the foundation of faith. Furthermore, Jesus restored to indemnity all at once, all the dispensation of purity, for the separation of Satan conducted during the 4,000 years since Adam. So second, by rising from John the Baptist's position to the position of the Messiah, Jesus paved the way for the fulfillment of God's free grace blessing and restored the four position foundation. So we are now in 3.2.2, the foundation of substance. So Jesus, the fulfillment of the three manifestation of grace, tablets, ark, and tabernacle, and the Ten Commandments. Therefore, God conducted the dispensation to start the second worldwide course to restore Canaan based on Jesus' own words and miraculous deeds. So, if the Jewish people, the Cain, had been moved to believe in and follow Jesus, they would have restored the foundation of substance. The foundation for the Messiah would thus have been laid. So, standing upon this foundation, Jesus would have risen from the position of John the Baptist. So John the Baptist to the position of the Messiah. Then, by grafting all people with himself, humankind would have been reborn, cleansed of the original sin, and would have become one with God in heart. They would have restored the original sin, God given nature, and built the kingdom of heaven. So we are now into 3.2.3, the failure of the second worldwide course to restore Canaan. So Satan confronted Jesus, working primarily through the Jewish leadership, pressed scribes in particular in Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Due to the faithlessness of such people, Jesus could lay neither the foundation of substance and the foundation for the Messiah. For the Second Worldwide Course to restore Canaan, the Second Worldwide Course thus ended in tragic failure. So about 3.3, the Third Worldwide Course to restore Canaan. 3.3.1, the Spiritual Course to restore Canaan under Jesus' leadership. So God, Jesus, who was the focus, God, Jesus, who was the focus of faith for the Jewish people, had to walk the path of death and be crucified. And the Jewish people lost the one who should have been the spiritual and physical focus of the faith. They no longer had a basis upon which to begin the Third World Wide Course to restore Canaan, a substantial course, rather Christianity. As the second Israel will to begin this course as a spiritual course, resurrected, by exalting the resurrected Jesus as their focus of faith. So Christ at the second advent will complete both spiritually and physically. Physically and spiritually. The Third Worldwide Course to restore Canaan. Okay, everybody. This is all for today. Bye, everyone.